Okay guys, we are on Wallace Street here in Hope, BC, and you've got a load of wood carved statues here on this park. And we're going to take a walk down here, down Wallace Street, and during the movie Rambo, First Blood I believe it was, Sylvester Stallone rode down this road. Now if you see that white building in the centre, that's the hotel from the movie. But this road, Sylvester Stallone came from this direction, rode his bike down here to the intersection and turned left and went over the railroad. And if you watch the movie, you'll see what I'm saying. But we're going to follow these totem poles and statues all the way around. It's a beautiful park. Absolute gorgeous park. Look at the size of those trees. Look at the size of these trees. Look at the tree trunks. As big as a house. As big as a house. But we're walking down here. It's a beautiful day. Look at the mountains today. Beautiful blue sky. Real clouds in the sky too. No lines to be visible. I think I'm in heaven. Or have I gone back 50 years where we had real skies in the sky? But look at the mountains and the sun is up. And this place is bustling with life. But look at that tree trunk. Big as a house. There we go. So we're walking down, we're walking down, we're walking down. They've got a fair going on here today. Loads of people having fun. We're going to have to get in there too. Drop me a line, make a comment. What you thinking? But we're going to check these out. We're going to ask this guy if he main's been on camera. But it's a beautiful, beautiful bit of scenery. We're going to look at this one here. That's pretty neat. Check this one out. Check this one out. Now that must have took a hell of a long time to carve that. It did, eh, Mr. Crow? He's talking to us. He's talking right at us. There you go, buddy. What's the news today? What's the news? He's going to tell us. I'll be back in a minute, my man. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going to put you on. Here's another one. Now this is Chip. This is about Chip. Chip was a police dog. And he lost his life back in the 90s, I believe. Here we go. Let's read it. This carving has been erected in the lasting memory of our friend the Crow upstairs and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police service dog Chip, killed in the line of duty near Hope, British Columbia, September 13, 1996, while protecting his partner and friend, Constable Doug Lewis. And there's a badge there.
Forgot about this.
Beautiful piece of artwork that is. And that's Chip, RCMP. Moving along. That building there is not the original building. That's a new building, because in place of that building was the original jail for the movie Rambo, First Blood. Let's take a look at this sign here. You obviously have to pay respect to the war dead. And not just Canadian war dead all over the world. And as it says, lest we forget. Too many people do forget. Too many people don't care. We should not forget. Hence, lest we forget. In memory of our war dead. And that's anywhere in the world. But check out gorgeous park. Lots of great things happening. Now we're going to check out some other stuff. I always say that this street here in Hope, Wallace Street, it's like it's stuck in the times. Now you make up your mind. Do you think this scenery here, this setting, the stores left and right, do you think that looks like 1970s or 1960s here in Hope? And like I say, the white building prominent in the middle of the picture, that was the hotel in the movie. But look at the street, look at the buildings, look at the architecture, and you tell me, you think this is a modern looking town, or do you think this is a old looking town? Now moving along, we're going to take a look at a picture, another carving. We're going to go to this beautiful owl, and I believe the Bridget Lockheed made this. I'm going to start on the light side. Let's go over here. Can't really see too much, unfortunately, but it's an owl. Beautiful owl. Let's get some light on it. Go into the face. Hey, Mr. Owl. But again, 1970s, man. This place looks like 1970s. Now this one's going to blow your socks off. This next statue, carving. Remember, these are carvings with a chainsaw. I'm going to start at the top. bighorn sheep all around. You got an eagle on the side. Check out the eagle carving. I'm going to move back. Look at that eagle. And then on the other side, there's another bighorn sheep. As you can see, just there. Pretty cool, eh? Next one we're going to show you, we're going to take a look at Yogi Bear. Let's walk. Again, it's a gorgeous day here in Hope, BC. There's the big bear, and that is a big bear. He's about, I'd say 15, 16 feet. Wouldn't want to meet him in person. Okay, now let's go to something to do with the movie. And again, this building to the right, that's the old jail. Doesn't stand anymore. It got torn down and this got put in its place. But that's where the jail would have been. Now, there's more carvings, but we're going to come back to two very special ones very quickly. But I want to show you these two right now because they're pretty stunning. And again, big apologies for the online activity that we tried to pull off, but the digital display was just rotten. Now you get to see this in perfect HD. Let's take a look at the centerpiece. Look at that. Isn't that cool, eh? And let's take a look at the bear in the corner. There's a bear over there. There's a big hand connected to the big head, connected to the big hand. And down below is the sculptor, Mr. Ryan 2017. Nice little bus, and it says, "Welcome to Hope." Isn't that just gorgeous? Wouldn't you like that on your deck? Wouldn't you like that outside your front door or your back door just to chill on? Because that thing is absolutely gorgeous. Now we're moving behind. You can see something else behind it. I'm going to go check that out right now. There's probably a sign here somewhere that says keep off the grass, but this is the shortest route. I'm keeping off the grass. So this one here, we got three different friends on there, or four I should say. If you look in here, what do you think that bottom one looks like? Take a second. What do you think that looks like? Well, for me, I really think that's a whale. Yeah, there's your tail. Now the next guy up is barely there. He's just ahead, but that's Mr. Bear right there. The bear right there. It's pretty sunny, so we're going to stay on that side. Next one up, you've got the Wolfman. Yeah, the Wolfman. And then above that, the eagle. Now we're going to turn around and turn back because there's something I want to show you on the corner. There's a nice sculpture there. From behind, most people don't realise with this bench, but from behind, that's why it's there. Hard to get this on screen because of the sun. There you go, we're trying to block out the sun to get you that. Hope that works. Okay, and maybe down, shoot down. In memory of On the Road Again. Interesting, in memory of On the Road Again. Okay, now, I want to point something out closer because now we're closer to it. Don't need to cross the roads to show you these things. But the white building just there, where that truck is going through, well, the white building, that is the hotel that was used in Rambo. And there's a lot of scenes shot outside there, especially along that grey wall. And down the road, right where that car's coming down the hill, there's a railroad, a rail crossing. Well, Sylvester Stallone rode his bike in Rambo up that road that you're looking at right now, and that's part of the film, scene 2. And you can also see a couple of buildings now that were there then. Okay, now the thing I want to show you right now, That's a pretty cool clock. You got to take that in just for the look. Just for the look. That in the blue sky. Stunning. Ryan Villiers did this one. We're going to go into it and show you the statue after. Sheriff Will Teasel, Brian Dennehy. 8th October 2022, First Blood. 40th anniversary. Leg me gamash. That's Brian Dennehy. I mean, look at that picture. Look at the face. I mean, that is definitely Brian Dennehy. You can't describe that as anybody else. That's definitely Brian Dennehy. Absolutely amazing carving job. And that was Sheriff Will Teasel from the movie. Pretty cool, eh? Thanks, Brian. Cheers, Sheriff. Now, moving along, the next one. This is going to be the one main attraction on this, is to show you the statue of John Rambo. On the run here in Hope, BC, 1982. During the movie, obviously. We're going to see right now a beautiful picture of what would be the jail. But there's John Rambo. Right now. John Rambo. In all his glory. Let's take a look at that gun real quick. Quite imposing, don't you think? I'd say so. I'd say so. And again, that's from the movie First Blood, 1982. And Ryan Villiers was the chainsaw man, the architect. But again, looking up like that, quite imposing. We're going to set back. Don't need people in the picture either. You don't need it either. There we go. And on live cam, take a look at John in all his glory. And that's why we brought you down here to Hope today. I'm going to take a little bit of a walk past it to get a bit of a decent shot on him. But again, there's John in all his glory. Beautiful, beautiful. Just looking around just to give you a few more sights as we shut down.